We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Tampa Bay. Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A high fastball is in there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez there to put it away for route number 2. So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. And that misses for ball one. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Third baseman.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Gene Segura.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
A.J. Pollock.
Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
Tampa
things
Bay,
off here in this
first
one-run
baseman, number
contest.
8, Wilmer
First pitch of the
Flores.
at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Here's Echeverria now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Now batting, Brandon Phillips. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the
J.D.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now in the box, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Here's Chris Owings now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there. Base hit. And that ought to get the run in from third. The pitcher, Patrick Corbin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gonzalez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. First and second now. 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Flores in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Nate Eovaldi. 9-1-2 due up.
Nate Eovaldi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Tampa
Stepping
Bay,
in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. Miller with the slide, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, A.J.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Flores has it. The tag, and he is out. So striding in, Steven Souza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Steven Souza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Evan Longoria is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Now batting, the first
now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up.
Here in the fourth. Catcher.
Ready with the first
Kyle
pitch. Here it comes.
Schwarber.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. Phillips for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now at the plate, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson
into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Echeverria.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. That's by him for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nate Eovaldi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nate Eovaldi stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for
Center
another
fielder,
shot now. Kevin Kiermaier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Segura.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
That misses. 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes.
50th pitch of the game on its way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Andrew Benintendi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. A.J. Pollard is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Ready once again, Jake Lamb. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 20.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Striding into the box, Brad Miller. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Miller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Catcher, Kyle
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The runner scores from second, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Phillips. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him. Eddie Gamboa takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Eddie Gamboa.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nate Eovaldi. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Corey Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Corey Dickerson.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That misses 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lamb is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Steve Cishek.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home set. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting
at the plate, Eddie Gamboa. He's getting his first. Plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Adonis Garcia will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Garcia.
Pitch out, nothing doing. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Gene Segura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 39 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now a south ball up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Austin Slater will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And that misses 1-1. back up the middle. Phillips is there. Echeverria for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. David Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
49. David
Digging in to
Hernandez.
try it again, Steven Souza. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the
Leading
7th.
off for Tampa Bay, right fielder.
A swing and a miss.
Souza.
He's behind the
This
big
change
curveball.
defensively
Now the
for the
Diamondbacks
Diamondbacks.
get a left-hander up
Now
and working
playing
in the
left
bullpen.
field, number
Swing and a
53.
miss, and he's in control.
Austin
0-2.
Slater.
0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. Singled homer run in his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that is through into right field for a single. Standing in,
Up next for
Wilmer
Tampa
Flores.
Bay,
He
first
was
baseman.
retired after popping out in
your
his last
attention, please.
at-bat. David
Pinch hitting for the
Peralta
Rays.
will be summoned off the bench
Number
here.
7, David Peralta.
And that misses ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson
catcher, number
Ramos.
40.
2 for 3 with a
Wilson
double on his line so
Ramos.
far. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's the swing and a miss, 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in and looking
The
for
batter,
more,
number 5.
Adeiny Echeverria. It was an
Adeiny.
RBI single.
Echeverria.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Chris
attention,
Hatcher
please.
is called upon to
Now
pitch,
pitching for
really
the
needing that
Diamondbacks.
double play ball.
Number
Bases are
41.
loaded here with only one man
Chris
out.
Hatcher.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is
It's
retired.
time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. A.J.
Leading
Pollock.
off for the
He'll
Diamondbacks.
start things out here in the bottom
Center
of inning
fielder.
number 7.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Into the box, Jake Lamb. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jake Lamb.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Tommy Hunter takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
This change for the Rays. Now playing first base, number 7, David Peralta.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now, Brandon Phillips. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brandon Phillips.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Into the box now, Tommy Hunter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a shot back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Number 23 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 23.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hanley Ramirez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Devin Mesoraco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Devin Mesoraco.
Lays off 1-0, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He'll get it into second. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. For Mesoraco, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Chris Hatcher. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Joey Rickard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And here's a ball hit in the air. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tommy Cangley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
This change defensively for the D-backs. Now playing first base, number 18, Henley Ramirez.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Leading off for the Rays, third baseman number 3.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
For the Diamondbacks. Now catching.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Alex Colomé, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 37, Alex Colomé.
In there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Slater. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. After it is Souza. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Arizona, second baseman, number 2.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. And he'll pull into second with one away. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock on the season. 11. He's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Desmond fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. To third. Lamb has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jake Lamb.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. Into the box, Chris Owings. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now,
99.
Taijuan Walker, as he'll get his first
Walker.
opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Liner towards second. No problem here, one away. Stepping into the box, Jeff Hoffman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two. Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he just misses with a curveball. David Dahl would be next. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gene Segura.
The pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Too high. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Lucroy has it. And a good throw just beats him. Segura almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. There is Desmond. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-2. Lined into left center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Walker removed to first, and a dive, but he's back in. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Runner back safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
How about it?
So stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 6.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Martinez. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
First baseman,
now at the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after. In now, Jake Lamb. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jake Lamb.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Brad Miller, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Shortstop.
Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Late that time for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding in, Taijuan Walker. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Jeff Hoffman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Enter Jeff Hoffman.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, this is not the way you want to start the inning. You got the opposing pitcher leading off, then you fall behind him 2-0, and he's probably going to sit there and say, throw me 2 or 3 strikes before I swing the bat.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And here's a ball hit in the air. Owings ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Walker's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Lifted in the air out to left. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Shot towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Lamb is on his way home. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2. Digging in once again, Brad Miller trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Owings has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He singled in 2 trips to the plate.
Chisenhall.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Kyle Schwarber.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Line to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taijuan Walker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy onto the grass, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Lucroy.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Digging in, Jeff Hoffman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Andre Ethier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andre Ethier. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ender Inciarte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Owings is there on to first, and there are 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, David Dahl. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
3-2.
Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from second is in to score. Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Fernando Rodney will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nation. Standing in, Gene Segura. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin.
Baseman, Gene Segura.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A called strike on the inside corner. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
11.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Low for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Anthony.
Now at the plate,
Rendon.
Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball 1-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Ronnie Chisenhall. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Benintendi. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Rendon is digging for home. The runner scores from second. Into the box now, Pat Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 out with the man at first. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Riding into the box, Jake Lamb. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball in the first pitch. And clearly, he was looking fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Right fielder.
Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Brad Miller. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. Here's Chris Owings now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Center fielder, Ender.
First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll be looking for something he could drive in. Tommy Kingley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
48, Tommy Kingley.
Has a look, now the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And that's in there, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back on the count again.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. No one out with a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A winning run at first with nobody out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly...